This is the story of the detective who chased a crook for years. The story of a suave, sophisticated, and devilishly handsome enforcer of the law, hunting the criminal who dared break those laws. Except that detective was me, and the crook was Dolores Chaves. Look at him down there, so content in their ignorance of the dangers that take place when criminals evade the hands of justice. Sometimes, I wish I was like them, instead of toiling around trying to hunt down crooks like Chavez. But hey, that's just the hand that life dealt me, and I ended up with half my cards getting flushed down the drain. I started by going online, searching for clues on Chavez's whereabouts. Fortunately, she constantly updates her Twitter profile, so it wasn't hard to deduce that she was in the Northeast. However, the question was, how would I get there? I had to travel hundreds of miles just to catch one lousy criminal, and I felt like a salmon swimming upstream a mile-long river. If I wasn't careful, I'd find myself in the jaws of the hungry bear. Except the bear is a woman with a penchant for breaking criminals out of Rio Grande prison. The journey wasn't exactly a walk in the park, if you get what I mean. I had to hitchhike on 3 different cargo planes, a boat, and a bike stolen from a 9-year-old, only to end up in the freezing winters of the Northeast. I borrowed myself a blanket, but I had to find myself shelter or I'll be more frozen than Elsa in her ice castle. I found a cabin eventually, but my will was at my wit's end. I was a termite trying to chew through concrete. My bosses were getting more demanding with progress updates. I wasn't any closer to catching Chavez than I was to Tokyo, and I knew I was going to be in the cabin for a long time. The cabin fever was getting to me. I didn't know how long I could hold out. The walls were closing in and society's eyes were all on me. I thought I was starting to lose it. Then I thought, maybe I am losing it. I was hallucinating, like I ingested something I shouldn't have. The room was getting dark and strangely green. I couldn't. I'm gonna catch Chavez, I'm gonna get her good. She broke 3 crooks out of Rio Grande prison. Gonna catch 'em all, and I'll put 'em in my trunk. Gonna drive 'em. I caught Chavez the next day. It turns out she gave herself up, and I locked her away for good. I think that's what happened. I don't really remember much of what happened that day. But I do remember that I did a thing, and that thing led to another thing, so I was all good. All in all, it was another case closed. Maybe. I'm 60% sure. What I did know was that one chapter of my life was closed, and another one was just beginning. I think.